Solana Elementary School. Come with us and let us discover science in Solana Elementary School.
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is NAYBIL PACQUIAO from Tagaluan Community College, and I am here as an interviewer to discuss your experiences and methods as a science teacher here at Solana Elementary School. So, may I have the permission to proceed with the interview, ma'am?
Yes, you may.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, for my number one question, ma'am, is could you please share your name?
I am teacher Janita Aminaw of Solana Elementary School.
Okay, so pila nakakatuig nagtudlo dani sa elementary sa Solana, ma'am?
Sa Solana, kuan ako diri 24
years na, ma'am?
Ano to, 27 man. 22 years diri kay 5 years sa San Nicolas.
Okay. Kuan public school gyapon sa San
Oo.
Nicolas.
First nako nga assignment.
Okay, ma'am. So, akong number 2 question, ma'am. Could you share a bit of your experiences and as a science? Could you share a bit about your experience and the science method you use in teaching science before technology advanced? Pwede niyo ma-share, ma'am, kung unsay mong mga na-experience as a science teacher before pa bitaw ang technology na evolve, ma'am Dani, ma'am?
Okay, as a science teacher, you cannot face your student without any materials. Since in science, it requires manipulation. So kung wala kay i-present sa bata, it is impossible for them to grasp the topic and also the objective that you want to impart to them. Then, make sure kay as a teacher, imo ginay siyang itanaw per mi nga, your lesson is enjoyable and at the same time, they participated it well.
So, for my number 3 question, ma'am, what major changes have you witnessed in science education over your career?
So far, for the 27 years, the teaching method, the curriculum is still the same, although na siya mga strategy nga, the topic nga gikuan siya, gi-merge, especially if the topic is correlated. So, up to the teacher, unsaon sad niya ipag-deal ana sa mga bata. Dayon, so far, as a teacher, nakita sad nako nga, siguro, dili sad pag-boast bitaw sa self. Out of 27 years, katulo na pod ko nga, nay akong contestant sa division level.
Wow.
Di ba, Budan? Apil to?
With number 4 question nata, ma'am. So, with your extensive experience, how do you keep the science curriculum engaging and relevant for students year after year?
I must involve my learners in terms of catering the lessons, and then as a teacher, I must see to it that the lesson I am imparted to them is correlated with their daily activities or daily life experiences, since that particular topic is, I guess they can gain something and then they can show it or do it to themselves nga para sa ila muning gitudlo ni teacher, I must be very careful in using this one kay mo ni. So therefore ang pag-teach nato sa science is not merely more on theory, kailangan gid siya nga imo gid siya i-hands-on sad ang mga bata kay diha makita nimo nga tinuod gyud di ay nga naay imong nahatag sa ilang nga learning. Sakto ba ka nang tubag, bantay gyud mo. Inyog gyud ko karong ipriso.
So, for number 5 question, ma'am. So, knowing that you are very experienced in science, how did you adapt to teaching students with different learning styles?
Okay, in a classroom, since we cater differentiated learning capacities or abilities of our learners. As teachers, we have to prepare activities concerning their ability to gather or to improve their learning. So therefore, a teacher should prepare activity for slow learner or average learner and then the fast learner. Not to the extent that we imparted biases, but in dealing such activity, for example, for the slow learner, if they do it well, then it is an achievement to their part. And to the higher or the kanang mga smart dating, the more they kanang discover since you give them an extra or beyond the activity given for that particular day.
Okay, number 6 na ta, ma'am. So,
Yes,
in your in your lesson plans, which teaching approaches such as 5 E's or 4 E's? So, did you incorporate for teaching science and why? Were these methods effective? Gagamit ka ng
Mga is,
Oh,
yes.
dili
Si
ka, sa karon ma'am, dili ka gagamit og traditional gid, ma'am.
dili.
Kuan gid mo ha, ma'am.
Yes, lagi na siya si ah engaging, si explore. Okay, kailangan na pagka-enday naging kay enrichment. Kaya nga naman, lisod kayo, particularly kinamang gunay topic nga dili nila siya makuha. So there is a need for the learners or the teacher to enrich kay mas tiyada pag abot din sa morning or the next or the following day ganahan sila kay sure nakuha na mo sure mag something nga naa na din sila kwan ba advance idea nga unsa day ilang nakuha dadto kay na may imong gipahimo sa ila.
So, dili gid ka traditional, ma'am.
Dili ko ganahan dara.
Since sa una pa jud, ma'am.
Yes. O kailangan gyud nga ang bata pag abot pa lang okay kuanta karon mga inana bitaw something ma-aware sila nga nana sa bag-o kay ngano dili siya pwede kay may si teacher karon kay istorya na siya sa to nga inana di ba so mas mayo tong napog kay i-prepare nga top activity though it is in line sa ilahang lesson pero palahi ba kay aron nga ganahan sila maminaw sa imo ha.
Kanimo, nabalik na yung question pero kanilang, ma'am. 7. So, when designing activities or strategies, did you adhere to particular educational cues like constructivism, behaviorism, or inquiry-based learning? Why? And how effective were these approaches?
Okay. So, naman gina siya si psychomotor, no? Napo na siya ang affective domain. Nga imo gid siya do katuling sa tong isa. O basta kay tulogin na siya, no? Pero para sa ako, cognitive. Pero para gid sa ako is, mas may gid tong, for example, kanilang speaking ability, imo ginay siyang i-nurture sad sa ilaha. Kay it is impossible nga magtuo lang ka sa ilang yes, nga nakuha nila ang lesson, compared to, imo gid sila ipatindog, for example, nag-experiment. This afternoon, we learn about, for example, sa mixture, may nana, kinahanglan nga, ilang gihimo, learning by doing ang dating, nga, aron sila dayon nga, imong ma-feel sa ilaha, nga ang imong lesson day on that day is well taken.
So, number 8 na tama. So,
yes, sapit na.
What type of activities do you conduct in your science classroom? Are they more hands-on, AC-based, laboratory experiments, or a combination? Do you incorporate the scientific method into your lessons?
Okay, combination.
Combination ka, ma'am.
Okay, manipulation at the same time, theory, and then if possible, they have to explore outside if the topic is or can be seen inside the school premise with the guidance of the teacher. Okay, dili pwede nga, okay, adto mo sa gawas, niya si teacher nara sa sulod. There should be, for example, sa cloud formation, something inana. So, syempre, of few minutes from now, it will make another shapes, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so what happened? May nanat sa bitaw ka. So, simple siya, pero ni-enjoy po sila.
Yes, ma'am. So, number 9 na, ma'am. So, what innovative teaching methods or technology have you recently incorporated into your science lessons? And what impact have they had on students' learning?
Okay, using PowerPoint presentation, video lesson, and at the same time, presentation of their output based on what they learn.
Pero, oy, if ang students, ma'am, makakitag technology, ma'am, unsay kalainan if traditional lang, ma'am, or na imong gigamit og kanang technology na imong
Diferensya kayo. Ano?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
sila na ganito, for example, ikahapon, sure, iyon ang projector, tudluan na nako sila. O, at times dayon nga, sure, pwede ta mag-video, unya na kung ang atong lesson is involve anang pag-video ta. So, nagyapon siya, nag-impart ka og technology sulod sa imong classroom, pero with control ka kay since we know, kung sige ra pud tag video, unya wala pud sila natun-an, murag imposible pod. So there should be nga kanang ang pagpa-video nimo in line sa imong lesson, at the same time proper guidance sa teacher, kay wala siya ang technology kung without sa presence sa teacher, di ba?
Yes, ma'am. Agree. So, last question na ta, ma'am. So, what advice would you provide to students, teacher who will be teaching science in the future based on your experiences now?
Okay, to all of you who are present today,
Yes, ma'am.
I am very happy that you want to get or hear some reminders from me. As a teacher, you should always put in your mind that there is always a visitor every day. Meaning, even if you are not the scheduled demonstration teacher for that day, make sure that you are always prepared. Kay kung dili ka prepare, windang ang labas. Kay namagin na siya time nga, my God, ang principal, wala ko nakag-observe kagahapon. Okay, pwede nga imong leksyon karon akong obserbahan. There's no such word as no. Kailangan ka, yes, ma'am. Muna yun tagin mo nga, be a Girl Scout every day. Okay. Mugin ako nakuha sa akong previous ako nga supervisor, si Sir Emiliano Rodriguez, expect visitor every day. Visitor who will observe your classes and monitor your classes. Rigid siya. Dayon, ayaw tubang sa bata nga wala na nimo siya nakitaan or nabasa ang topic. Kay lisod kay naay bata po dayon nga imong ma-encounter nga, teacher, what if? Kanang mga what if bitaw. So kinahanglan ready pug ka. Pakita gid nimo nga the management inside the classroom is run by the teacher. Mo gid na imong permanente i-focus sa imo ang hunahuna. Kay naay bata nga tungod kay technology lugar karon, di ba? So murag mabutang nato ang kanang nay mga grabe og internet advanced pod kay napoy mga parent nga they keep track about sa learning sa ilang bata. So ikaw kung luya po nga teacher, mabehind ka. So there should be a time nga imo gina siyang permanente butang sa isip nga ikaw mo nakauna ana nga updates. Mo gid na siya imong ibutang sa imong una permi. So mo gid na akong ihatag sa inyo. Permanente nga make your classroom a happy place for your children. Nga murag ma-enjoy sila. Good morning, teacher. Murag ikaw mo ilang pangitawon every day. Kay naa sa imo ang ilahang kuan nindot nga kaugmaon. That's it. And that is all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have here a simple token lang ng for appreciation.
Wait, Sir Tito, naara ang burger. Bitaw, salamat.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, 1, 2.
So, good afternoon, sir. I am JOAN and FUENTES.
And I am ELLAINE A. ZAMAYLA.
So, we are from Taguan Community College. We are here to discuss with you with your methods and experiences in science, teaching science at Solana Elementary School. So, May we proceed to permission to the introducer?
Okay.
So, your
Go on.
first question, sir. Could you please share your name and the number of years you have been teaching science at Solana Elementary School?
Okay, my name is Mr. Tito Makaslang Nalagon II, and I have been teaching science for 5 years here at Solana Elementary School.
So, how has your teaching approach evolved over the years, especially in the context of teaching science to elementary students?
Yearly, my teaching approach the change siya. Before, gagamit ko og mga pictures, then I use models, then later on technology comes, and gagamit na sad ko og mga video lessons, then mga human torso just like this sa pag-integrate sa akong science lessons.
So, as your experience here has progressed, what strategies and techniques in teaching science do you think are effective for students?
Okay, speaking strategies used in science, usually I use the inquiry-based approach or the inquiry-based strategy. In this strategy, my pupils have time on hands-on or by na sila time nga sana i-manipulate ang like conducting experiment, na sila time nga makuha nila ang mga they're given time to manipulate objects para silang experiments.
So, in your lesson plan, sir, which teaching approach, such as the 5ES or 4AS, did you incorporate for teaching science? And why were these methods effective?
Okay, in my lesson plans, I use either 5Es or 4As. Okay, 5Es, it 5Es, I think that is more engage, and then elaborate, then sa na
Engage,
explore, then evaluate. Okay, so kana siya magamit gina sa gid ang kuan, especially kanang engage. So first kuan sa engage is sa 5Es is engage. So speaking in engage na to ng mga bata sa experiment, then magamit man tag inquiry-based approach. So just like in experiment, naman tayo hypothesis. So that's the time we have given the pupils a problem to be solved kaya na may hypothesis. Then engage, musunod na yun ang engage diya o ang 5Es nga method ng 4As. So very effective yung ng 5Es and 4As in teaching science.
Di ko gagagamit ang traditional na kayo, sir.
Karon gipa-adapt gid sa DepEd ning 5Es o 4Es na gina siya sa mga seminar, kuan gini siya incorporate gina sa science.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so number 5. When designing activities or strategies, did you adhere to particular educational theories like constructivism, behaviorism, or inquiry-based learning? Why? And how effective were these approaches?
For me, both of these strategies are very effective. Di ba? Just like inquiry-based learning, kanang mas out of the three, pero all of the three theories sa educational system, mas sada ni siya ang kan in tulo, pero pares-pares naman sila. Inquiry-based learning kay nag-focus naman gyapon ni sa problem nga ilang isolve, then problem just like experiment, then they are given problem, then hypothesis, then so on. They will do experiment, then arrive at the conclusion. So kuan gani siya kanang effective method gani siya.
So, what types of activities do you conduct in your science classroom? Are they more hands-on, easy-based, laboratory experiments, or a combination? Do you incorporate the scientific method into your lessons?
Okay, mostly we do combination like hands-on, AC based, laboratory experiments. Combination yun sila, either an entry, pagdungan naman sila or experiment la. Then incorporate kinamo ang mga scientific methods kay mostly sa science, mostly experiments kina sila. So we will do the the methods or procedures in the experiments.
What innovative teaching methods or technologies have you recently incorporated into your science lessons? And what impact have they had on student learning?
Okay, one of the innovative teaching methods or technologies nga akong na-incorporate is like using this mga human torso kay kini mo sila gyud kanang ng realistic then tangible makita then makuan gini mo siya jud nga makuan gini mo siya nga ang estudyante makatuon gid siya kay realistic gid siya kaysa magistorya lang ka unya kanang picture lang dili gid kayo so much better nga gid mo yung mga bag-o na mga kuan
And reflecting on your early teaching years, what were the common mistakes or ineffective strategies that you used when you were new here teaching science? And how did you change or overcome them?
Okay, one of my common mistakes is kanang magtudo jud ka nga kanang ang bata kanang imo lang mag-picture out na sila una ba. So, as a teacher, you should find a way nga ang imong lesson more realistic siya. You will find a way mga indigenous materials nga makita sa palibot gamiton nimo na. For example, basta kanang mga eclipse so ngitag pakaagi nga usaw nimo pagkuan sa eclipse, di lang ka totally mag-rely sa mga visualization. For example, sa eclipse, pwede ka magamit ka ng mga flashlight o kanang mga shaded object, di ba? Para makuan gini mo ang ma-realistic gid siya. Dayon ang bata sa makuan sad ba makuan nga ala inaani di ay kaysa ang bata nga imo lang gatuduan nga mag-imagine lang so makatuka ang sir bita. O dapat kuan gyud more realistic.
Then for the last question, and what advice would you provide to student teachers who will be teaching science in the future based on your experiences now?
Akong advice lang jud kung magtulo mong science experiment gyud mo jud permin kumay mo kada kuan experiment kay mostly ang science experiment kina siya. O dayon apply lang to then inquiry based learning approach or kanang mga inquiry based man gud kanang problem solving based kaya po na siya ba tagali mo problem ang bata dayon ang bata ana mangita na pa maagi unsa ang sulbad problema kung masulban na ng problema dayon na rin siya matunan na kay yamang na agian ng kuan nga ay naani day na kuan nga mo bro siya kuan mga nang discovery approach or inquiry approach siya pun mga tun sa ana.
Okay, sir. So, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Simple talking.
Ayun kay burger.
Sir, picture sa sir.
Picture tayo.
So, good afternoon, ma'am. I am ISIP, and I'm from Taiwan Community College, taking a Bachelor of Elementary Education, and I'm also a third-year student. So, I'm here to interview you for your experience in teaching science. So, may I have your permission to proceed with the interview, ma'am?
Yes, you may. Good afternoon.
Good, ma'am. So, for the first question,
So, ma'am, could you please share your name and the number of years you have been teaching science at Solana Elementary School?
I've been teaching science for 3 years already here in Solana Elementary School.
Your name, ma'am?
My name is Mayan Serna. Just landed here in DepEd for 3 years.
Okay, ma'am. So, reflecting on your initial experience teaching science here, could you describe the challenges you faced in terms of your level of experience?
Challenges, well, right now is behavior, but then when you are teaching science, kids nowadays really amazed. Ang imuha lang dira is the materials used. Your teaching strategies should be more igniting to them. Mura gid na siya. So if you are a science teacher or every subjects, you should be ready, and materials used would be as usual updated. Update yun ka. Yes.
So, in your lessons plan, which teaching approaches, such as the 5 E's or 4 A's and more, did you incorporate for teaching science? And
Yes.
why?
Yes, dapat yun siya i-incorporate. Diba, engagement, involvement, enrichment, evaluation, explore, everything. Naagyo na siya sa science. Gina-incorporate, gina namo.
lesson plan.
Yes, also sa lesson plan. Even sa other subjects also. Not just in science. Incorporate din siya.
So, when designing activities or strategies, did you adhere to particular educational theories like constructivism, behaviorism, or inquiry-based learning? Why and how effective were these approaches?
Most those theories, it would really vary from different kinds of multiple intelligence of the kids. So, kana siya, mo-base gyapon ta sa klase-klase na mga behavior sa bata, no? But kita teachers, balo naman ta how to handle these kids. So, most of the theories you can really apply. But
Combination.
yes, it's a combination.
Okay, ma'am. What type of activities do you conduct in your science classroom? Are they more hands-on, laboratory experiments, or a combination? And do you incorporate the scientific method into your lessons?
Yes, combination, experimentation, group works, and then individual activity also, paper and pencil, mostly managed.
Regarding learning materials, do you prefer using technology or traditional visual aids? And based on your observation, which approach do you find more effective for student engagement and understanding?
Nowadays, technology good, and then also the realia. They are fond of that, especially pag mahawiran gid nila ang isa ka thing. Though, not for example, like this, yes, models. Makuha gid nila diretso pag na sila makita. Videos, yes, dapat makita gid nila. Di na apoy uban nga they would prefer na teacher, pwede ba nga na ay kuan kanang kami gid maghimo. So, application also.
Okay, ma'am. How do you assess whether your students have truly grasped the lesson and activities in science? What assessment methods do you employ?
Assessment, there would be group activity and paper and pencil test, and then enrichment.
Okay. And when teaching science, what have you noticed about your students' reactions? Are they generally excited, bored, or perhaps apprehensive? And could you share your insights into why you think they feel this way?
Mostly right now, kids, amazed gina sila basta
Basta
science.
science.
O, whatever topic it is, maano silang, inana di ay teacher, wow, ana. So, pag once wingan sila, okay, today let's have science. Unsa may inyong gusto, AP, English, teacher science. So, kay daghan kay sila ma-explore nga. They think nga, they think nga skin lang, pero may balaan nila nga, na pa din sa ilalong in all, inana ka amazing. So, interesting good ang science for them.
And for the last question, ma'am, teaching science to elementary students can be challenging. What advice would you provide for future teachers who will be teaching science at this level?
Okay, so for the future teachers, no, especially sa inyo, I would prefer na you would also update yourself, level up, and then read more, explore, then let them engage. Do not do all the talking. Be engaged, engaging, involvement in everything. Let them work. Dili lang nga, ikaw lang all the time. So then be ready. Yes, ano gid mo? Ready always. Some questions out of the box. Grabe gid kay na sila. Yes, they are very curious. Sometimes questions pop up right away without even knowing ma-utter na nila mga questions. So be ready on that, and then be careful also in communication, especially pareha kani mga parts of the body. So masela na sila, labi na ning gadalaga na. So malicious minded are there. So kita careful lang punta no sa on how to communicate with them. And then update always. Read more, explore more kay ah ang books usahay kulang ra.
Yes.
You need to go beyond from the books. Use other resources. Do not just rely on some books and all. So read more news, anything nga makuan mo ay kana siya nga topic. Go beyond.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yay! Thank you so much. Way to go. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, picture. Picture. Sige. Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2. Thank you, ma'am.